Right, good afternoon. Just finishing off this job printed journal. I've split the papers into 4 signatures. I did stamping. Well, you saw a lot of this anyway. Yeah, so it's all turned out lovely. It's very eclectic, but as I say, I know its end use is mostly for the pages to be more or less covered anyway, so it's not going to make a big bones about yeah, it's just background patterns. So basically, so anyway, there we are. I'll do a flick, a through, oh, you know, a flick through. I couldn't think of the word. Oh, it's late in the afternoon and I'm tired. Okay, so this is the cover. It's quite monochromatic, I suppose. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Anyway, I just thought actually, the lady that wants it, I said to her, you know, well, I will say to her, just paint it, you know, do splotches on it, whatever you want. So I've used some of my rust dyed fabric. This is a piece of vintage tablecloth. Done a little bit of collage work on the back there, little flower. Elastic closure was asked for, so I've done a hitch post with an elastic closure because I love those. They grow massive. And then I've lined it with another piece of my rust and food dye coloured fabric. So I've done all the punching of the spine. It's a 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and I've also punched the holes in the signatures, so you haven't got to watch that boring stuff going on. This is take 2. I'm going to be honest with you. Take 1, I was merrily going away, but I tried to use all big buttons. And then, of course, when it come to doing the next row, I couldn't fit any buttons on. So I've got all my little ones out with a couple of big ones just for accent if I need them. So let's start again. Right, okay. I'll start with the back signature. I like to start at the back. It's just somehow easier. I don't know why. It just is. And I'll just move my papers, which is not a good idea. But it's all been unclipped once, so yeah, I got to the 3rd row and I thought, you know what, I just don't like this, so I just said to myself, take it out. So I did. There we are. I always like to be honest. As I say, this is 2nd time trying, so here we jolly well go. So let me shovel those there. This string, I don't know what it is, but it really matched the, because the other problem and take 1 was that I used that colour thread, which was lovely to match with that, but it just, yeah, you can imagine. So yeah, that was suitcase thread. We've had this discussion before about the suitcase of stuff. I'm sorry about the shadows. It is quite late in the afternoon and it's dark. It is going to chuck it down with rain, I think, at any minute. So we might get some thunderstorms, which would be lovely. Right, let's try again, shall we? Okay, I've got some nice old vintage ones here, but they've still got the string in. I don't want the string. I did say on the other video, I don't usually like using 4-hole buttons because I always feel they look a little bit unfinished when you only go through 2, but for this job you've got no choice really, because if you go through all 4 you can't move it. So you know, it is what it is. So if you've never done this before, there probably are other demos out there on YouTube land or in YouTube land on how to do a button spine. This is the way I did the Christmas one, exactly the same as this. It is fiddly. It's as fiddly as, I'll be honest with you, because you can't really, because in the tightening up process you've got to make sure that your buttons are all laying flat at the same time. So it is fiddly, but the end result is beautiful. So it's worth persisting with if you have the patience. If you don't have the patience, don't even start this. Right, we'll sort that out in a second. Let's go up to the next hole, which is there. in there. I don't know what you're seeing. I'm sorry, as I say, it's quite late and artificial light and all the rest of it, which is not the best light to do work by, but okay. They are movable even once you've got them on, and this bottom one will tighten up when I can tighten up the thread that end. But so for this one, I'll come down. Yeah, so there we are. That's about it really. Exciting day ahead tomorrow. My daughter's, oh, can you come and help me sort out my house? Oh God, don't you think I've done that enough in my life? But there you go. So that'll be my little lovely afternoon chore. She's having us for Christmas, so I thought, oh, do you know what? I think I said in my previous video, I don't know if you watched it, but you know, you can tell when your kids are getting old because she's had a mattress for her birthday for a Christmas present. My daughter saw it on Facebook. It was 2 months old, a beautiful thick memory foam mattress, and hers was terrible. So I'm going to move down a bit. Yeah, so I'll get that little one in there. Yeah, so she saw it and said, do you want to go halves on it? I was like, oh, yeah, okay. It's a bit more than I wanted to spend, but never mind. It was, you know, a relatively new mattress which was only used on a spare bed apparently. I don't know why they're getting rid of it, but and she said it's immaculate, so I said that's fine. So that's one Christmas present done anyway. Right, come on, you were fitted just a minute ago. Did you start misbehaving? Right. Okay. And down to the next. I like the 5-hole one actually. I think it's quite a nice stitch. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but this works for me every time, so I'm sticking with it. Just make sure that's nice and tight. Yeah, this one will tighten up when I do the string up there, but these, I need to get these right. Now then, learn your lesson. Come down with this one. All right. Let's get some more colour in there. I'll just do a couple with you, and then I'll bring you back at the end when it's all done. It'll take, I don't know, an hour or so, I suppose. I don't know. Takes what it takes, really. Cat's been fed. She's happy. She hasn't tried to bite me yet today. I say yet. She is funny. Very funny cat. And not funny ha ha, but funny bloody peculiar. It's all sorry language. Yeah, peculiar. Right, that will come down enough, I think. So that's all good. Yeah, I punched these holes right through because I knew from doing that Christmas journal what a faff it is to do this 5-hole with buttons. Oh, come on, go in. Last page. Come on. Thank you. Let's get back in there. Back in there and we'll sort the threads, the buttons out. Yeah, don't cut out. Everybody's flip-flopped, have you? Okay. They don't do it once it's tight. Come on. Okay, there we are. Right, what should we have now? Some little purple one. These aren't vintage, but I just needed some more colour. I tried to mirror what I've used on the gel prints, I'll be honest with you. Don't know how successful that's been, but it's pretty colourful. Try a square one in there. Yeah, it's an abalone fake. Oh, but pretty. Let's see if you fit. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just find that one under there. Yeah, this is not good light to do this by. I can fill the hole, but I can't get in it. Is that you there? Pull this one a bit tighter. Actually, a bit looser. Let's get you out of the way for a minute. There it is. Got it. So there, managed to pierce my thread, which is not what you're supposed to do. Come back out there. Yeah, don't pierce your threads because you can't tighten up your stitches. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here. Are you all in there quite happy? Okay. Oh, there's a button. Oops. I did test strength test this because I thought it's a vintage, but it's actually really strong. I tried to use wax thread once before doing this. It's not a good idea because you really want the buttons to be able to slide. So I find embroidery floss the best idea. Oh, come on. Thank you. Right, let's have a look at what we got. Right, so first signature in. Might cut those a bit short in a minute, so it's all nice and tight there. And there's the buttons. If the coloured thread really bothers you, go back in with, like I probably will do, especially on the black ones, with a Sharpie, and you can obliterate the colour, basically. You can do it with all of them if you've got a load of colour pens, which I have actually, so I might well do that. But yeah, so that's that really. I'm going to carry on doing that. It's really tedious to watch, so let me see how long I've been going. Oh, it's only 14 minutes. I'll do one more with you, and then I'll do the other two. 2 and a bit. Yeah, I'll bring you back for a final show and tell, and yeah, that'll be that really. It'll be done then. So right, that's the next one. really hard to see the holes. It's so colourful. Let's get you clipped before I forget. Don't know where I got those from, but they're lovely clips. They're really strong. Really, you can really pull on your threads and not worry about it slipping. Right, so what have we got here? Let's do a bobby one. Still might have gone too big with my buttons, you know. Okay, we'll just sort of wing it here, I think. I really want to get the heart on. Might have to come over there. Yeah, it might still be too big, these buttons. Might have to do a take 3. Oh dear, hope not. Maybe the last signature, I'll just stitch it in just plain. Definitely need three rows if possible. Yeah, I don't know whether other people have done demos on this. I should have looked at it before I filmed this one, because I didn't film the Christmas one because I had never done it before. So yeah, what I might have to do is have a gap there actually, and then might look alright actually once it's all. Yeah, see, that one doesn't show up as bad as that that orangey coloured one that I had. Right, let's have a look at that, see what that looks like. Okay, might be alright once it's all in, so we'll play it by ear for a second. Right, okay. Definitely won't get that in there. Might get you in. Okay. It's like a puzzle. It's good fun. Like I said, I do love the effect at the end, so I persevere. What should we have in there? There's not much navy in there, but there is a little bit on the next signature, so a bit of load in. It's going to be a case of whatever fits really, we'll put it in. Okay, that's alright. Right, one more. Too big. Can you fit in there? Yeah. Let's put you in. Yep, it's fine. And the trick is to find the hole, which is underneath that button. Just just loosen you for a minute. We can tighten that up, don't forget, so that's fine. Okay. Seem to have run out of thread. Okay, so down to this one now. Where are you? You're there. Right, really tiny ones on this one then. Okay. I suppose beads would have been the answer as well. Oh, I should have done that. Why didn't I think of that? Beads in between the buttons. What a wally. Okay, never mind. We're doing buttons now. I'll take them all off again. Yeah, that would have been the answer. Now I'm thinking about it. I want to do it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stick with this. Right, hopefully I can get a button that will come down there on that one. So I need another. Where's the hole? There. And there. Okay. Ideally what I need is something. It's going to push that right out there though, isn't it? Do a longer one. Just rummaging in me vintage buttons. Ooh, you could be fun. That's one of those domed ones. Right, let's put you there. Have we got a nice big hole for my needle to go through? Yeah, go. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I needed something that would sit like that there, which it's doing. Lovely. And the trouble is, the next one is going to want to try and go under that all the time, so I have to be careful. No, don't want that one there. Baby blue, we could have another baby blue, don't see why not. Turn it up the other way and it won't look the same as that one. Yeah, you're going to be a pain, aren't you? I have to take that off. Right. Yeah, the because it's domed, it wants to keep going underneath it, and I don't like it when they do that. So, are you bored yet? I could really do with some long, thin ones. I don't think I've got any long ones. Do you know what I mean? Just a sausage shaped. Again, you see it's domed. It'll just the next one on will just keep sliding underneath it, same as that. Although I could just put that on, couldn't I? Oh no, that's horrible. Okay, right, we'll just fill it with little ones. It's going to look a little bit samey though, isn't it? Oh, let's put that on. Right, come on. There's far too much thinking going on, not enough work. Okay, you can sit there. Let's get rid of you. I should keep picking you up. Okay. Can fit a little one in there, or a baby pink one, that'll do. Yep, cool. Okay. Finish this one off with you, and then I will do the rest and show you at the end. So this is the row that I can tighten it the other end as well, because that's where we started. Come on, you're here somewhere. There you are. Right, how's everybody doing? Yeah, cool. Okay. Let go now. Let go. Thank you. That's fine. Yes, not waxed, so you just have to hold it quite tight. I could do with an extra finger, but there's nobody here. The cat is useless. She can't do it. So lots of double serger knots. Right, okay. I shall do the rest without you and come back and show you the finished article. But yeah, it's going to be very eclectic, but very pretty. There's one in here, that blue one. I absolutely adore it. Where is it? I nearly kept it for me, but oh, I'll show you it when I get there. Right, I'll pause you. Come back when it's done. Won't be long. If I can find the blinking pause button. Sorry. Right, I'm just tying off the last one, and I shall show you what we've got. I hope I get faster at that. I love doing it. I love the effect, but boy is it time consuming. I don't know how long I've been on pause, or you've been on pause for, but it's quite a while. No, don't come undone. Thank you. Right. Let's chop those about even. Okay. Right. So there it is. Let me just see what you can see. So yeah, loads of buttons. It's great fun though. It feels lovely. Such texture. But yeah, it's I think I would only do it on 3 hole ones or 3 3 signatures because it's just a bit too much. So I'm looking at that now and I'm like, but I don't know. Anyway, if you're watching, let me know if you want more done on the front there. This is a lady who's going to be, well, if she likes it, no obligation whatsoever. So, right, let's see how these signatures went. So yeah, it's very bright, very eclectic. Craziness. But yeah, I've done, so that's a 4-page one. And then a nice gap there so that that can bulk right out if needs to. So I did do in 1 centimetres. So hopefully, yeah, I think it's going to be fun to work in actually. You feel good as well. You can feel all the gesso and the paint and yeah. Right, cool. Oh, there's one more. I forgot there's 4. It's a bit more darker at the back here, but still got a bit of light in it. So where's my favourite one? Ah, no. Did I put it in? Oh, there it is there. This one. I stamped the leaves on. I don't know if you can see the leaves, but those Tim Holtz leaves are lovely. Really nice. Yeah, I love that one. That's just that cheapy blue. Really sort of creamy, dreamy. Right, so there we are. It's all done. It's got plenty of room for expansion in there, I reckon. And this elastic will spread for, well, ages. You know, it'll just keep going. So, but there we are. So, yeah, so the brief was fabric covered blank A5 journal, whatever you fancy on the front. So, a button spine, like the angel one, so that's the Christmas one that I've done already. 5-hole pamphlet stitch, which I've done. Jelly printed pages, 52 sides at least. There's more, I think. Gap between signatures to allow for expansion. Check. Elastic closing with room to expand. Check. Fine, that's it. I've hit the brief. Let me know if you like it. If not, if she doesn't buy it, it'll be up for sale. So, oh dear. No, I probably won't actually, because I've got a project in mind for one of these, so I'm going to sit and do another one. Probably not with the button spine, but you know. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, let me know. I'm trying to put out some more content that I like. I'm going to do Roxy's challenge this year, so Rachel Roxy Creations. So I think that may be the only one that I do next year for that kind of thing. Does that make sense? I don't know if that does make sense, but anyway, I'm going to go because I'm babbling, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.